I would first and foremost like to make mention in this video that when I'm sick, I sound like a Dalek. Can you just hear me now? Exterminate! To go into this, you've got to stop doing for just 2 seconds the self-conscious thing that we all do, where if you're doing something stupid or something that's characteristically uncool, there's still this teeny little bit in your brain that's going, stop it, Natalie. You're a loser. Stop it. And you do this a lot because you're very, very shy. And I do ridiculous stuff, and it doesn't stop me, but the people that are really uninhibited are really cool because you can tell that it doesn't bother them anymore. So, I need you to not do the, okay, Natalie, shut up, stop talking, you're stupid thing, and just go with the fact that this video might not make tons of sense. So I'm going to try to explain the best I can the very general idea I have for my script for Script Frenzy in April, and I'm actually very, very worried about it because I have had no time to think about stuff. Normally I think all the time in weird ideas and I can play around with them, but I haven't had time. So I'm going to give you the very, very basic outline of my story. Then your challenge for Thursday, because I need to start writing Friday, is to give me an opening line and an opening location for my screenplay. I don't have tons of an idea of where exactly I'm going with this or what exactly it'll entail, so whatever you say I will write with. But I would like the first line that the main character says and a general knowledge of where they are as they say this. But I was going with the idea that I had last Script Frenzy for a farce, or I was going to make it a farce initially, I'm not sure now, about the simple one where a man cheats on his wife and the wife's like, okay, gotta figure out who it is. So she spends this entire movie trying to figure out who's her husband's cheating on her with, and it turns out at the end of the story that the husband's gay. Yes, it sounds a little bit like Legally Blonde, but still. So yeah, she has this whole conception of who it is, she knows why, she can justify it, and she's totally wrong. And then I started reading Timequake, and in Timequake, as I'm sure you recall, there's that section where he's talking about people that are sort of stuck in time, where it's not that they change, they don't change, but the world changes around them, so the way the world views them is totally different. Reading that, I found that interesting, and I want this woman, the main character, to be stuck in time somehow. I don't know if she's obsessed with the past, obsessed with the future, or something totally different, but she's a sort of unchanging personality. The whole idea is that the story will be displayed by her lack of character arc there, and she's preoccupied, and her husband, meanwhile, she lives with this guy. She's lived with him for a while, so it's not a newly married couple. And he's gay, and she didn't know that. And it's the whole concept that you don't know everything. And when you find out something radically different about somebody that you didn't think they'd ever do, you have to fit in that new piece of knowledge into wherever they fit in that sphere. You have to find out that this husband, it's still your husband, it's still this person, but he has a totally different aspect to him that you had no idea, that you couldn't even fathom. The world, while she has stayed static, has been changing around her. And so that makes me wonder, is it really a farce? Is it really that? Or is it that, but is it the good kind of comedy where there's some deeper underlying message? So that's my general synopsis of how I kind of want the story to go. Also, main character must have a bimbo friend. One of those people that it's like, they're nice people, they're totally nice, just a little bit dim. Not bad, it's just one of those people that sometimes will say something sort of not intelligent and you'll just look at them and go, huh. Think of her like the secretary in Cat's Cradle. The character that the main character's husband does cheat on her with has to be integrated into the story somehow. I'm not just going to be like, oh hey, I'm gay, and here's my partner that you didn't see this entire movie. So that's all I know about the screenplay that I've got to start on Friday.